Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here with my buddy John, and we just saw Dave Made a Maze.
And John made a mess. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Because I remember last year, John showed, I believe it was last year,
Yeah.
John showed me a trailer for it and said, this upcoming movie looks pretty good. And it looked really neat, and I said, I've been wanting to see it.
Yeah, and then, well, first of all, I don't think it played around here. Then I saw nothing more on it, but now it's on Amazon. You can rent it for $4.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Because it's that Gravitas Ventures or something like that. I start seeing that name coming about more and more with, like, documentary like that one for Spock, which was really good. But this was really cool. I mean, it's about a guy who builds like a cardboard, like a cardboard fort, and turns into a maze in his house. And he tells people, you know, his wife comes home and she's really like, what the heck's going on, you know? And he's like, well, don't come in. And so you hear a big echo, I'm lost in here, it's too dangerous. And then he tells his friend eventually, and then his friend tells someone else and said, well, just tell us one person, that's it. And then, you know, that a whole bunch of other people would come over.
Clone a hobo and some Flemish tourists.
Yeah. And a documentary crew wanted to film it, saying he made this maze, and he's been trapped in there for like 3 days and stuff.
Because it's like the TARDIS, it's bigger on the inside.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'd say classify it as kind of a fantasy with a little bit of horror in.
Yeah,
it's really interesting. Yeah, it seemed like an independent film. A couple people I recognize, like the one chick, she's in Criminal Minds. She plays a computer expert in the TV show, and then this guy Adam Bush, who played in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He started off as just a regular nerd, then he teamed up with these two other nerds and became the three of them became nemesis of Buffy. So yeah.
And Rick Overton, the comedian. I haven't seen in a movie in a long time. Rick Overton. I remember he did like some comedy special long in the '90s. I haven't seen him in a while, and it's really cool. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Like, it's really incredibly creative and stuff. I mean, when they go inside the maze, and it's really neat. I thought it was brilliant. And it goes on all these different terms. I thought it was very creative.
Yeah.
And the world
something very different.
And and the world always exists within cardboard or like homemade products like yarn or maybe confetti or something like that.
Yeah.
Homemade stuff. I loved it. It's a lot of fun, and there's funny parts in it because it reminded me. There's a couple movies. Well, of course, Labyrinth, but I haven't seen Labyrinth in a long time. But I mean that movie. What the hell was it? Ant-Man and the Wasp. You know, at the beginning of Paul Rudd and his daughter go through that maze and stuff. It kind of reminded me of that. So, oh man, I still want to see that movie. You know, it's really cool. I really enjoyed it. I don't know if there was another maze movie.
Yeah, it's pretty creative.
Yeah, I mean, and then there was the maze inside.
So animation that they did and stuff was fantastic.
Really, I mean, I don't want to give away any spoilers.
Well, I was reading a trivia, and they said, well, they only had 2 stages to build the maze rooms. They said, like, the average lifespan was 4 hours, because while they're filming in one, the next room for the maze is being built.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I mean, and there's...
They didn't pay anything for the cardboard. First, they went to this one place and asked them for free cardboard scraps, and said, sure, and they thought they had more than enough. Then the trivia says they ran out after 3 weeks, went back, and, well, the place wouldn't give them the cardboard for free anymore. Well, then there's this other place that they found, and, oh, yeah, go ahead, dumpster dive. So they got the rest they needed. Then, of course, when they were done shooting the movie, they threw it all back in the dumpster for recycling.
Yeah. It's really brilliant and stuff. I mean, the one thing I want to say, I mean, a lot of kids watch, I mean, because I do have, like, young kids might think, it's an R-rated movie. I mean, they'll probably watch it anyways, but I absolutely say it's an R-rated movie, lots of swearing and stuff like that. Violence but the violence is done differently, though. So it's not like super...
More like cartoon violence.
Yeah, and some sexual references and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's brilliant. I loved it. Do you think the part about whether they're being chased by that spoiler or not?
Nah, just let them find out for themselves.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But it's really cool. I mean, just so brilliant. And then it gets really weird, like a pseudo thing with them in the back having a drink on it. That was really strange.
Yeah, just something you gotta pretty much watch for yourself.
I mean, it's really
I don't know if most audiences will care for it, but
I dug it. I thought it was
right. But we're not normal people.
Yeah, we're not really. We're like we're like Cisco and Ebert from the dark side. I don't know.
Sure, insult me, why don't you?
I don't know where. I don't know which one.
They probably would have hated it.
I don't know. They liked Electric Dream. It's possible they could like her. Like at least Roger was saying it's full of creativity and stuff. I don't know.
I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's on the pad, but I mean, that's how I learned a lot about movies from their show and
but
stuff.
they hated a lot of stuff I like, so.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, give and take. But I mean, with their Dogs a Week, like I said, that's how I found out about a movie that I found out about Terror from 1978. You know, and The Day After Halloween, which I still haven't seen yet. I found out it's on Netflix on YouTube under a different name. But I did like their, for the dog, they were calling out movies that would re-release an old movie and give it a different title. That was messed up. Like, that movie, Alice, Sweet Alice, I guess, because they were capitalizing on Brooke Shields' fame. I guess in 1975, because Roger Ebert said it was a good movie. But he said in 1975 they released it as Confessions. And then in 77 released it as Alice, Sweet Alice, and then they released it again under the title Holy Terror, and he said... he said he against the marketing campaign because they're trying to capitalize on Brooke Shields' career and stuff. But I mean, I agree with them exposing that because that's kind of messed up. Going to see a movie that's been retitled, even if you haven't seen it, you know. But I give it a 10 out of 10. I love Dave Ada Mays. So I guess that's about it. Anything else you want to add?
Nope, my thumb's sore.
Okay,
so I can't hold the camera very well.
Okay, so until next time, everybody, please, camera allegiance.